Before I was a front-end developer, I sat an exam and I failed it. Then I sat again and I failed it again. The third time, I almost didn't show up at all. I genuinely didn't know if I had what it took. But someone who believed in me pushed me to try one more time. I passed. That one decision to show up exhausted and uncertain for a third attempt at an exam I had failed twice changed my entire life. Today I want to tell you that story, all of it, honestly. I am Victoria Abioye, money, mindset, and life. And today, it's live. Let's get into it. Let me take you back to the beginning. I graduated from university, went straight into my master's degree. Then I got a job at a bank. From the outside, everything looked right. Good education, stable job, respectable career. But inside, I wanted more. Not just more money, more freedom, more time, more flexibility. A life I actually designed for myself. So I left the bank after 3 years and I went to learn fashion designing. Yes, fashion designing. I was figuring it out, trying different things, looking for the thing that would give me the life I was imagining in my head. Then a friend, someone I met during my master's program, said something that shifted everything. She told me I could become a software developer without a computer science degree, without any technical background whatsoever. I honestly didn't fully believe her, but I was curious enough to look into it. She told me about Decagon Institute, a software engineering training program in Nigeria that takes people with no technical background and trains them to become professional developers. I applied and I sat the entrance exam. I failed. I didn't even understand the questions properly. I was completely lost. But I tried again. Second attempt. Failed again. At that point, most people would have taken the hint. Most people would have said, maybe this is not for me. Maybe I should stick to what I know. And honestly, I almost did. I almost didn't sit that exam the third time. I was tired of failing, tired of not understanding, tired of feeling like I was chasing something that wasn't meant for me. But my husband encouraged me to try one more time. He believed in something in me that I couldn't see in myself at that moment. So I sat the exam a third time and I passed. I packed my bags and went to Lagos for the training. And what happened next was one of the hardest and most beautiful seasons of my life. I want to be completely honest with you. The training was not easy. There were times I was genuinely frustrated, times I was exhausted, times I sat in front of a screen and felt like everyone around me understood something that I simply could not grasp. Imposter syndrome is real, especially when you come from a non-technical background. But something else was also real: the community, the friends I made at Decagon, the developers who helped me when I was stuck, the people who didn't make me feel stupid for asking questions. That community carried me through when my own strength wasn't enough. 6 months after I started, I got my internship placement. I went back home to my family, had my daughter, and I built a career from my home on my own terms. I want to tell you what this career actually gave me because this is the part nobody talks about enough. I have worked with 7 companies as a front-end developer. At some point, I was juggling 3 jobs simultaneously. Tech gave me financial freedom, the kind where you can invest in stocks, build wealth, and still have money left over. But more than the money, it gave me time. Time with my daughter, time to be present, time to be home. I could not put a price on that. I'm genuinely deeply grateful to God for the path that led me here. Even the failures that felt like dead ends, even the moments I almost quit, all of it led here. If you are watching this and you are sitting at the equivalent of your second failed exam, I want you to hear this directly from me. You do not need a computer science degree to become a software developer. I am a proof of that. You do not need to understand everything before you start. I didn't know what an API was. I failed twice. I almost didn't show up the third time. What you need is to show up one more time when everything in you is saying stop. That is the whole secret. There are still programs like Decagon in Nigeria that will take you from zero and build you into a professional. The path exists. The community exists. The opportunity exists. What are you waiting for? I share this story today because this channel has always been about more than just stock and public offers. It's about building a life you actually want. And sometimes that starts with failing an exam twice, and showing up anyway. If this story resonates with you, please share it. Put it on your WhatsApp status. Send it to someone who is thinking about switching career but too afraid to start. Drop a comment below. Are you thinking about going into tech, or you have already made a career switch that changed your life? Tell me your story. I want to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me everywhere. I am the Victoria Abioye. And to whoever is sitting their third exam right now, terrified, exhausted, almost done, show up. Just one more time. Show up. I'll see you in the next video. Let's keep building together.